Good on cunts, welcome to the 13th episode of the Zombies Workshop podcast. You fucking sluts. There's no swearing on this one, as I told Mike Pence at the beginning, and he actually believed it, the fucking spastic. But I am joined by Mike Pence, Xela, and Seth Norris. Seth Norris is the maker of Return to Das Harrenhaus, wonderful map. And Mike Pence is a cunt who just ports a bunch of characters and does some other things. What are some other things
Suck
you do,
a
Mike
dick.
Pence?
Suck a dick.
He also sucks dicks, apparently.
What?
Anything else on your
I
resume?
honestly thought as well that there was no swearing allowed in this podcast, and I literally haven't prepared any swear words, and that's not fair play. I will have to look them
You
down.
have to prepare swear words? What?
Yeah, I'm not English. It's not my main language.
Yeah, where are you from, Seth?
Well, I'm from a little country, from
Little
a
cunt.
little city in the Mediterranean. What? In the Mediterranean Sea. Maybe nobody knows. It's called Barcelona.
Barcelona.
I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a city in the Mediterranean Sea. Does it ring a bell?
Wait, in the sea itself, or?
Yeah. It's under the sea actually. It's like rapture thing.
And
Oh,
what,
is
you
that
live
why you
in...
hate SpongeBob?
You know, climate change and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that why you hate SpongeBob? Because, like, he gives, like, under the sea, like, cities such a bad name?
For context, Seth hates SpongeBob.
Well, it's not. I wouldn't say I hate. Yeah. I would pretty much say.
Would you say SpongeBob's animation and Treyarch's animations of intros are worse than yours?
I would say mine are better. No, that's not for me to say.
Alright,
That's
if you
not for
had
me
to rank the three, Seth, if you had to rank the three of, like, Treyarch's animations, SpongeBob animations, and your animations, how would you rank them?
I mean, Treyarch, they did an amazing job, I think. That their Eisendrache one was pretty amazing. It's the one that I based mine on it. So I would say mine comes second, obviously, because it's based on it. Then SpongeBob, while the animation itself is very well done, I have to say it kind of produces in me like a feeling of disturbance that it's quite annoying.
Well, alright, what about the most recent
Yeah.
intros from
What do you
Treyarch?
think about the BO4 intros?
Like Alpha Omega and the Tag the Toten teasers.
Would you believe me if I said that I haven't watched any yet?
I could believe that.
Probably.
That's
Yeah.
very believable.
Like I've literally haven't played Black Ops 4 at all, and I haven't seen anything besides what's been posted on the Discord about the maps in there. Literally that's the only thing that I have from the new game.
You're missing nothing. You're missing nothing.
It's basically pictures. It's just still frames, basically.
And they distort the pictures and call it animated.
Yeah.
So it is a bit like buried, I would say.
No.
Or
No.
no?
Just when you get the time, just take a look at one of the Tag the Toten trailers on YouTube. And you'll see.
I would
Alright,
say watch
alright.
Alpha Omega's intro instead, because that's where you get the vibe that they're really just MS Paint smudging everything to give it animation.
Right, the Big Les show has better animations than this shit.
The what now?
The Big Les show. Shout out to anyone who watches that. Fucking sick
I have
cunts.
no idea what that is.
You need to watch it if you haven't. It's basically Australian culture animated into a series on YouTube. It's great. Highly
I have
recommend.
to say though, generally, like I always seen everything that Treyarch did as like an inspiration for like good things and what to aspire to, right? But then one of my pals handed me like a couple of pictures from the um, Greek themed zombie map. I don't know the names of the maps, sorry. On Black Ops 4, the zombie map that it's based like on Greek mythology and stuff. And it just looked like literally because of the colors of the effects being used and the HUD and everything all together, it looked like a like an UGX mods gun game box map from back like 6 years ago. Like with red and green and then just saturated colors everywhere. I don't know. It just
Seth's
gave me
just
very
called the Chaos maps box maps.
I mean,
wouldn't
if
say
you
that. I
really
haven't
think
played
about it,
them.
yeah.
Ancient
9
I
is
Evil's
haven't played
basically
them.
just a
technically a
giant
box map.
box.
It's
I
enclosed.
think that at least in lighting in that map, they didn't do an amazing job as they were doing before, whatever the reason.
I think all the lights are oversaturated and they've degraded the lighting for performance reasons. But the detail and actual geometry and level design and all that is fucking exquisite.
It's funny because
Yeah.
like there's barely any geometry compared to how many things are models.
Oh yeah,
Like have you?
I mean
Yeah,
BSP model wise.
yeah. It's like I don't remember who said it, but like I think it was Scobalula who said it was like maybe like 5% of Blackout is actual geo. So like compare that to like any of the zombies maps, like you probably maybe have like the basic like floors and walls are the only geo. Like for
Yeah.
Classify, for example, all those wall panels, those are models. Like even the
Mhm.
things like the little ceiling panels, those are models. It's like they basically they went overboard with that. There's a
It's because
lot
the
you can get done
cunts
with
still
geometry.
don't have tessellation.
Yeah,
But don't
Fucking
they have tessellation now with the new engine they're doing in Modern Warfare or
yeah,
whatever
Modern
it's
Warfare has tessellation in height maps. The Black Ops 4 doesn't. I I always I kept looking at surfaces in Black Ops 4. I'm like, is this height maps or a model? And I think everything's just models.
Did you think the lava in Blood of the Dead had height maps?
No,
No. Thought you did.
definitely.
Those are just models.
What, the lava?
Yeah.
What? Why? God
I
damn.
mean, the good thing about models, right, is that you can control the normals on the edges. That's what you cannot do with BSP. So when you have like a corner, right, if it's like a 90 degrees pure corner, then you have this very ugly edge.
Yeah, smoothing
That it's
groups.
like,
You can just use patches to do
yeah,
that. Though.
yeah, you could do that, but I don't know, like from my recent experience in the video games industry, since I've been working recently inside the industry, I would say BSP apparently seems to be very expensive in GPU wise,
Yep, that's what everyone says.
more than models, and especially if you're using like curve patches and stuff. Um, Also, you cannot control the amount of polys they have, right? When you do a curve patch, you can lower, but you cannot control each one of them. Does that make sense?
We can convert it to a patch and then delete specific rows. Shit.
I didn't know you could do that.
What?
What
Just go
curve
to.
to terrain?
I'm a noob. I'm an absolute noob.
Yeah, just go patch, curve, and then curve to terrain, and it just transforms it to terrain
How the
patch.
fuck did you do those Goin vault ceilings then, Seth? If you didn't know that existed.
It was a fucking nightmare. It was horrible. Doing all those, yeah, the arches and everything was horrible. Honestly, like it was soul breaking because I couldn't control anything, and sometimes because it wasn't a prefab, um, it kept messing up with the amount of polys and stuff sometimes. And sometimes I would build them up, and it would get like some of the arches would be half the polys to the one next to each other. It was horrible.
I don't think I've
and
ever
all of
encountered
this
that
is
before.
why I hate mapping.
Having your fucking curves go down arbitrary steps. What?
Jeez.
I mean, the problem, I guess, is that I've been working in so many contexts, like changing computers and stuff, and getting like I remember once I tried to switch everything that I had from my modules to another hard drive because I had an SSD and I wanted it to have on a one that had more space. And instead of like moving that Harrenhaus and all of its files into the new hard drive, I just basically delete everything. And that was a very scary moment. It was 2 months before release, and yeah, everything was gone. I actually had those tools that go inside the hard drives that have been deleted
Oh wow.
and search for files. And I was lucky that I didn't download anything or
Yeah.
installed anything after deleting everything because I could save most of it. But yeah, those things kept messing up my patches, and I had some invisible brushes everywhere, and yeah, weird shit. But yeah,
Yeah. Speaking of
so
deleting tools, Xela, you wanna take the discussion?
Yeah, I deleted them just so I could get a clean reinstall though. But I also deleted Northwest Sanatorium. It's gone.
Okay, so you deleted the tools before I sent you the fixes for all the bugs in Bus Depot?
No. That's all in the recent update.
Oh, you updated
Everything
it?
you sent me. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I made sure I did that before I deleted it.
Oh, by the
Okay.
way, I found some bugs on Bus Depot that you might want to fix.
Yep.
It's people like you that give me anxiety, god damn it.
It's a rip fucking North Wales. So what's your plans
No,
for
no,
it
no,
then?
it's still happening.
Yeah, but what's the plan now? What are you
Don't
finna
know.
do? Because you just
Gotta
straight
figure it out.
restarted from the beginning.
I did. I mean, the
He's
whole
gonna
reason
load it up
why
with Harry's guns and the napalm and the sonic zombie. He's gonna release
Harry
it.
shit
Isonate's
isn't
gonna play it.
getting near my fucking tools now.
What about the
Like,
perks?
ain't getting near it.
Who's the fucking? I want Black Ops 4 perks, and I want them now.
I mean,
Don't look at
Xela
me.
has a point. I would recommend not getting any of that stuff near your tool.
What, the Black Ops 4
Wait,
perks?
what?
Harry stuff.
Harry
Oh.
stuff, yeah.
Just
Obviously, yeah.
don't use it. Don't use it. It's he did a very good job at the time, I have to say, and many of the things he laid down are very useful for everything we're doing right now. But there were some missteps as well and some broken shit that will just mess up your entire setup.
Yeah, well, that's why when I download everything, I go in the zip, see exactly what's going where. Because
Yeah.
Harry overrides a lot of the asset list stuff. You have to make sure you back that up before you install his shit.
I can
Otherwise,
honestly
Yeah,
say
I mean,
I agree with a few things Harry does, like compiling his GSCs, for example. When it comes to people wanting to edit like your scripts and then they complain when they break it. I can see Harry getting annoyed with that. But like when it comes to overriding the stock assets, I think the only reason he gave for that I could genuinely see was valid was like when people tried to use the factory zombies for what's the squid gun called? You know, the one that
liquefy.
doesn't
Paul the
work.
Conservant.
Oh, that.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, like he said that like he overrided the factory zombies to have like the Genesis zombie like traversal stuff just so it would work. That's the only reason I like actually got from him that was kind of valid. But other than that, like overriding the stock assets without, you know, it's just a bad idea.
I mean, for me, the best example would be what happened with the FX things.
Oh
So
boy.
Oh, right.
the thing
I
is,
had, I
What
had a
went
good
through
time with
his
that.
fucking mind when Hill was making that? It's the worst effects I've ever seen in my entire life for anything. Fucking, the fog comes out at like 10 times speed that it should, and the fucking lights are garbage.
I, I was going to be a bit more positive, but I agree. I agree with you there. The thing is, it laid down a base to be able to port every single effect, which is very good. But then at the same time, it fucked the stock materials, and now like in that Harrenhaus, for example, there's some dead fog that it's so thick you could actually, it takes hit damage when you shoot it. You know what I mean?
What?
It is
What?
So thick
it's
it's a
just
wall.
it's just crazy. Some like the perk machine steam, so thick. It's just crazy.
Yeah, fucking. They're actually pretty easy to delete though. You just delete the .efx files from the share, not the share
No, no,
effects.
no, no. That's the problem. That's the problem. In the release that we were given at the time, it
Mm.
included a GDT, which overrided the GFX materials we got from the tools, and also ported some GFX materials that are already in game. So that means if you load your map, it actually changes all the effects in the game.
Well, you're fucked then. Absolutely fucked.
Yeah. So don't do it. Don't,
Wait, is that
don't
why
do it.
Xela can't delete his from his thing?
Exactly. That's exactly why I couldn't. I tried for so long to get rid of Harry's lights on my perks in town. Couldn't do it. Could not. It was not possible because they were in the game. They were literally stuck in the game.
Didn't you delete them and they're like still there?
That's what
Like,
I'm saying.
Yeah, I
right?
deleted them and they were still there.
What?
Yeah, it's
Harry,
because he
I-
overrided many other
How is that
scripts and
even possible?
the thing is, you have to say it from this point of view, right? So he ported the effects, but he also ported some GDTs that were specifying the materials and models being used for those lights. So even if you remove the effects, if you still have the stock GDT he modified, all those lights using those materials would be wrong. That makes sense?
Mhm.
it's sucky, but the version I
Just
have
don't
is
touch
fun.
Harry's shit. Anybody watching this, just don't go near it.
Shout out to Harry.
You're welcome on the podcast, by the way.
Yeah, you're welcome to come on the podcast.
Oh my god. Dream Team podcast, Ice Grenade and Harry. I want to see that.
I want to see that, but I've asked Ice to come on with someone who dislikes Ice, but Ice doesn't want to have a UFC match with words, so unfortunate.
You're trying to pick up a fight with somebody.
Oh, it's just like a verbal UFC match in a podcast, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like a verbal fight.
So basically just an argument.
Yeah, an
You're
argument.
describing an argument.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, but didn't want
Don't
to.
be racist. I'm Spanish. I don't speak English very well.
It was Virgo though.
I'm kidding. I speak English
What?
very well. I
Yeah,
know.
stop being fucking inconsiderate, penis.
Oh my god.
Alright,
This
so
whole podcast was just a frame. It's just a frame. You guys are framing me. It's just an all-out attack.
you know
No,
what
but
I'd like to be
actually, How
framed?
do you see making some characters from some new map?
What?
I just said it.
Yeah, Pence,
Your
inconsiderate
mic cut
penis.
out like halfway through the sentence, man.
Oh, fuck. Let me rephrase it then. I would say, so how would you feel about making more characters for a new map?
I mean, like, I could do it, yeah. There's other people out there that can do it too. I don't know.
Who are some character porters you would recommend?
I don't know. Oh, fucking Skullbalula, he's one of them.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah.
he's
He did
busy as
the,
fuck, though, isn't he?
The hazmat guys, right? Or
Yeah, you got like
Yeah.
Skullbalula, you got Tommy, whatever he goes by, Tomcat, whatever. I
Yeah,
don't know. There's
Tomcat,
really no other
absolute
two that I know of.
degenerate. But yeah, continue.
I don't know. I don't have an opinion on him.
I would say you're welcome to on the podcast, but already you tried that and you fucked up.
Yeah, the only person I really have an opinion on is Zeroy, and that's where I'm gonna stop.
All right, shout out to Zero.
uh-oh.
So,
Yeah.
have
shout
you
out
guys
to Zeroy.
heard? Have you guys heard the news about the new exclusivity deal between Activision Blizzard and Sony Entertainment?
What?
No.
They've renewed it, and get ready for this.
Wait.
PlayStation.
Spider-Man coming to Blackout?
No, shush. PlayStation gets. Are you ready? An entire day early in content now. A whole day.
God, those PS4 Pros are worth it now.
What do you mean
Dude,
a day?
they get 1 day early access to updates for Modern Warfare.
Ooh, that's yeah.
They fucking
That's
they Activision described it as exciting 1 day advantage in Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
You see, the problem with the industry is once those white collar guys start seeing that there was money to be made in video games, They start fucking everything with their loot boxes and
Yeah, shout out to Bobby Kotick.
ultimate passes and crap.
Fucking Bobby Kotick. What a cunt. Welcome to Come on the Podcast, though. Have you guys seen the new Steam library?
Oh my god, the Steam UI update. Oh man.
Yeah, what's
Boy, do
your...
I have a few choice words about it, and they are all consisting of it's fucking shit.
I like a few things about it. I do like the new fucking, what do you call it? Like, you know how you click on the fucking, the 4 squares and it turns your main screen into just the game category. I don't know what
Hold
you'd
on,
call
can you
it.
walk me through this really quickly? I want to see what you're talking about. Like if
I
there's
don't have
actually
it
something
installed
that-
anymore. I
What?
can't. Yeah, I fucked it off because I was sick of it. Because you can't. One thing I hate about it is when you take screenshots in game. Normally, I take screenshots in game of like my map or whatever, and then I go to use those screenshots on the internet. And what I do is I close the game, click show in folder, so I actually have access to the images. But the new Steam UI, there's no show in folder button, so it expects me to open Windows Explorer, go to fucking bunch of numbers. I'm meant to know which set of numbers is meant to mean my player profile, and then I'm meant to know the app ID off by heart to go into that to see the fucking screenshot folder. So fuck that.
I
You're
just
talking about
pinned my
Steam
screenshot folder in quick access.
You're
That would
talking
be
about
smart,
Steam
actually.
screenshots, right?
Yeah, I know you can change it, but it always, the location
there's
always
an easy way
resets.
to open them. You know there's an easy way to open them.
What's that?
You just go to Steam, you go to your profile and select content, and then you select upload images, and then it just opens a folder.
I go to my profile, and then I go to content. Where's content? What do you mean? But that's a lot of steps. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah, you could just be like me and just pin your screenshot folder in quick access.
Yeah, that'll be smarter. I should just do that actually. But there's one thing on this new Steam UI that I dislike as well. The workshop showcase thing, what's trending. You have to scroll pretty far down on the game page to see it, and it only shows one workshop item.
Well, I was gonna say the fact that it even shows community content makes me hate it even more. I hate everybody, so I don't want to see their garbage.
I don't mind that because, you know, when you upload
So-
upload your screenshots or whatever to the community thing, like 1% of your friends is going to see it ever because no one clicks on the community tab on Steam.
So on Steam, basically, on the top shelf, you have store, library, community, and your username, right?
Oh,
And
oh
then
yeah,
if you
hover
select
over it
your
and click
username-
content, upload screenshots.
Content, and then you say upload screenshots.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Right.
the thing is, here, I think in the new UI it doesn't do that though. I'll quickly go to the new UI.
I think the fact that we're talking about this just shows that the new UI is crap.
Well,
Can't navigate it at all.
Valve aren't incompetent, thankfully, so they might change it.
Yeah, hopefully they revert it back.
I don't think they'll
I think
revert
that
it completely. They'll adjust it.
I guess they know that normally people is not using Steam for screenshots.
Well, the thing is, like, it's weird because Valve is typically very for custom content, like workshop things and shit. Like, they always speak out how it's a good thing and people should make money from it. And then they go and do that to the workshop. Where's the beta fucking... Was it gone? Where is it? How do I get to it? I forgot. Here we go. Beta participation. Steam beta update. Restart. Oh god, it's 162 meg. Massive. For Australian internet. Have you cunts played the Modern Warfare beta?
Nope.
I played it on
Is
console.
selling in the UK.
What was that? Did you repeat?
Sorry, let me just ask in a different way. So where are you all from? Where are you speaking from?
I'm speaking from Australia.
America.
America.
Oh god.
You hate
That's an
Americans?
international call.
Yeah, this podcast is very diverse. Kotaku, if you'd like to write an article on it, I'll be grateful.
Yeah, I'm a Spaniard living in the UK, so
Yeah, I was gonna say because you're in UK time when
yep.
you sent the time zone for scheduling
I'm
the
checking off all of my
podcast.
bingo boxes right now so I can start using more obscenities.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah,
Is
I'm almost
it
at a full bingo.
very good? Okay, my Steam has finally updated. Yeah, so if I go to content, upload screenshots. Oh, so it brings up the old UI screenshot thing when you click this, not the new one.
And then you just select the game and say
Yeah,
show on disk.
right. Well, normally you can just do that by clicking on the game screenshots, show on disk. But
You can do
now,
that as well.
now you can't do that in the new UI, the game page, which is whack, big whack. Have you tried the Steam beta, Stella?
Nope, haven't touched it.
You should try it. Formulate an opinion on it, and then send it to
Are you
Valve.
guys working on any big project?
I'm working on a massive update for Poop of the Dead. It involves boss fights against a massive poop inside of a toilet. And of course, my main project, Berkeley Lab.
Sounds like shit.
That sounds promising.
What about you, Mike
There's my
Pence?
joke. What?
Yeah, what are you working on, Mike Pence? Anything massive?
Oh, just another map that's probably going to be really badly optimized.
Such as? Is it the
Oh,
Left
am I
4 Dead
about
one
to?
you were showing me?
Maybe.
Yeah, because the mechanics on that's really good. And I like how you've actually done the sounds properly.
The sounds is the first thing you comment on?
Yes?
Oh, I was gonna say like the thing that was probably most excruciating was actually learning how to properly port the animations from source because like boy howdy that was god awful. It's
Yeah,
like you gotta
source anims are kind of shit
oh no, it's not
by
the fact that
Valve.
they're shit, it's the fact that like I have almost an entire like gigabytes worth of crap in a folder that's just called like source ripping shit. And it's like I gotta use about maybe 10 programs to properly get an animation. And like the
I
thing that's
wish
just
Scobalula would make a direct like source engine exporter. That would be
that
The
would
god
be
tier.
important part of the sentence you just said is that you wish, because
Mm.
you, the thing about that is you could only wish. I mean, yeah,
Well, Scob said
he's
he would do
just
it if I
gonna
pay
do
him
it.
to do it. So maybe I'll pay him
He's
to just
only
go do
gonna
it.
do it if he, you know, if if his right egg feels like it, as he said.
is right what now?
Testicle.
Yeah, don't you know?
There's a lot of things I don't know.
Right.
And
Well,
what I would like to know, because normally I'm a guy that I'm not like very invested into the chats of the community like every day. I would say I'm more like a loner at work kind of guy. What
Lone
are your
Wolf.
opinions on the Leviathan reveal?
I've actually only seen like 10 seconds of the trailer. I don't
Honestly,
know.
I really think that like when Leviathan comes out, it's gonna destroy the workshop. Like I think
In
that
a
like
good way or the bad way?
oh, in a terrific way. Like it's
Okay.
gonna be it's gonna actually reinvigorate the workshop. Like same thing with Project Viking Remastered. God bless Red Space's soul. Like those two maps, I can only imagine it's gonna be like watching a boxing match with just how crazy those two maps are gonna be. Like all I know is that they're both coming out sometime this year, and it's like if you guys have seen anything of what Red Space is doing or anything of what
Yeah,
like it has led on, like you've got these freaking titans working on these maps. It's like I'm excited.
I've seen Project Viking. Like, I just don't understand how he keeps track of all the shit going on in that map. Like, there's just so much going on. Like, you never see that much stuff going on, even in a Treyarch map. Like,
I honestly think the one thing that like really intrigues me the most is he got the Black Ops 4 like left hand thing working, where
oh
like you can
yeah,
bring perks and yeah,
and you can shoot at the same time as well.
that's what you call
I have to
clickbait
make
material right there.
I have to make a confession though about the workshop.
Go
For
on.
me, it's very sad that in the most popular workshop items of all time, that Harrenhaus is behind an anime girl character mod.
That just shows what
That is
community we're
very,
dealing
very
with.
depressing to think about.
Right, just make a bunch
And
of Weaver mods.
the second most popular thing is Rust, which is a direct port from Call of Duty 4 days.
Hold on, are we looking at most
Oh.
popular of all time?
Wait,
Yeah,
didn't PSH? I mean, the whole
Fabric's
center
still at the
thing
top.
is models, right? So he ported I assume he ported just the middle bit, and then made the rest on his own, like the terrain and all that. The Rust is very model
it's
heavy.
literally the multiplayer map.
Yeah, well, remasters are the most popular because they've got existing fan bases for them.
I don't know.
So
I still
it's
think
not a
Rust is good.
remaster. It is not. It's the same map with the same geo.
Ah, he's expanded heaps on it. There's like a boss fight. It's it's bigger, bunch of features on it,
There's a lot to it. I've played it a ton. There is a lot to it.
and he's still
It
updating it to
honestly
this
does
day.
deserve the spot that it has, just because it's essentially just his little playground, like sandbox playground. He just throws whatever he has.
Oh
in
no,
there.
yeah, that part I totally understand. It's more like you would expect the top ones to be like, the maps, and I'm talking about like what you mentioning that's going to come, right? Like Leviathan, all that stuff. But my point is that I'm afraid those are never gonna get to that top, and the Anime Girls mod it's still gonna be better, doing better than all the maps that are to come, because the player base is dying. That's my opinion. Anyway, I'm not saying this is a fact. It's just a feeling that I'm getting from the statistics I have in hand.
I feel like when DLC 4 finishes and the hype for that's over in Black Ops 4, we're gonna see a big influx in custom zombies due to YouTubers playing the shit out of it because that's the only content they're gonna have.
Oh
They've
yeah.
already started doing that.
Yeah, they're already preparing for the
Because Black Ops 4
apocalypse.
is already a shit show.
Yeah, I feel like if just all the massive YouTubers, like they make like 50 videos with clickbait titles on Leviathan and Project Viking Remastered, I feel like they could get pumped up heaps on the workshop.
Raiding Area 51, by the way.
Yep, shout out to Stevie Wonder.
Wait,
And,
is that a thing now? Did Stevie make a Area 51 map or something?
he's
Yeah.
been making one for
Yeah.
quite a while and it looks very good.
Oh God, can I see? Someone show me.
Check out Mr. Dalek JD's video. He plays
Yeah, just
the entire map.
just mute the audio. Shout out to Mr. Dalek JD. Welcome to come on the podcast anytime.
Is your podcast just an advertisement for your podcast?
Yes. That's 100% what it is. You're the only one who's figured it out so far.
Big brain over here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's marketing 101. Advertise your own things on your own things. So
Anyway, back to the like most popular thing. Like you can see, like of the top, what is it? The top 10, like only 3 of them are like original content. You have Fabric During Toad and Evil Christmas, and then oh God,
Kisaru? Kayasaru?
no. I was talking like oh God is the anime mod, but like Rust, that's a remake. Kia, not gonna pronounce it. That's a World at War map remake. Town Reimagined. That's just a piece of shit. Mob of Dead remastered. That's Shifty's whatever. Kill House Z. It's just Kill House. Dome. It's Dome. Then still not gonna try to pronounce that. And then Extinction, if I'm not mistaken, that's it literally says yeah. It's like a World at War remake or something.
How's
So,
one
anyway,
window challenge by Yakai this far up?
wait, what?
Go all the way down to the bottom.
Wanted's original.
Yeah, Wanted's good.
Wanted is original.
Where's one? Oh yeah, Wanted's like number 11. I don't know. I haven't played too much of Wanted. Like I played a couple games of it. Like I don't know.
I
guess
played
I'm
a
just
little
more or
bit.
less interested in the trash.
More interested on the things you can shit talk.
Oh yeah, those ones are fun. Those ones are so much fun. Like all of those "You Always Win" maps, just like it's like a template.
Right, they
It's so
just
much fun.
spam the shit out of the workshop. They got like
Like
20
how they
of the
just
same map,
yeah
but
they've
with different
literally
game
just gone
modes.
from like making like insert brand here map to just like, oh, we're gonna give you the same map with just, oh no, different guns, different whatever. Oh well,
And it's weird,
it's gonna be good.
the fan base is weird as fuck. They like love them. It's weird. It's so weird.
I mean, the most loved zombie map of all time, I think we can all agree on that, according to the base, is Cheese Cube. So
Which
there you go.
one? Which
I
one?
have no
The first
fucking
one?
idea. I haven't played any of them, and I'm not gonna do it.
See, because last I remember, I know like what was his name? Pure made one, then like Ice Grenade made like 35, and then I think
Suspicious.
like yeah, Suspicious,
Vertice.
Mr. Racist Nickname made one, then I don't know. Maybe ZK is gonna come back from the dead and try to remake it again.
Thing is, that thing was just a tutorial map, and then people fucking love the shit out of it. So you made it. I remember
There are
watching those
some things
videos
that
way
I
back.
think I will never understand of human race, and that's one of them.
Yeah, people are kind of dumb, hence why consoles exist. Okay, so Modern Warfare Beta, crossplay. We can play with consoles now. Fucking exquisite. The game's not going to die on PC for once, as we are a tiny
Didn't you say you were
player
having
base.
trouble with that on PC though?
What do you mean?
You said you were having trouble finding lobbies with people just on keyboard and mouse. Because you know you were obviously on PC.
No, I never said that.
Oh, I thought you said that.
I
Definitely
think
didn't say it.
personally one of my favorite things that I can't wait for is people on console complaining about like, oh, that guy has an aimbot, but no, it's just a keyboard and mouse.
It's just a mouse.
I actually think controllers have an advantage for long range battles, like cross map shit, because the aim assist helps with the recoil
assist.
greatly. And because it's not a predictive recoil system, we can't just control the recoil pattern because it's random every fucking time. I feel like they have an advantage there. But in every other scenario, like close quarter combat, where we can just 180-degree snap our fucking crosshair, we've got the advantage. So
God, that's gonna
maybe
be hilarious
balances
to
that.
watch.
But if they've got skill-based matchmaking, I don't think it really matters. Like the shit PC players play with good console players, it all just balances out. But everyone complains about skill-based matchmaking because they're all shit cunts. Shout out to Reddit. You're welcome to come on the podcast anytime.
Oh my god.
Have you guys seen the leaks in Modern Warfare? The supply drops,
Rust.
attachment variants, battle royale leaks, the Rust map returning leaks. Just a bunch of leaks.
I just really don't understand the drive that every single game's making towards battle royale. I think it's the most, it's personal opinion totally, but I think it's the most boring experience you can have if you are like a complete idiot trying to play with a gamepad like I am. I'm not able to kill anything except myself, so I don't see the fun on battle royale mode. It's just stupid. He's just dropping somewhere, just waiting to be killed by the first guy who sees me. Because I get anxious when I feel when I find another guy, and it's like, yeah.
I
Get
liked
away.
Blackout. I actually enjoyed Blackout at the beginning, but then they started adding respawns and shit. Right, don't add respawns
was
to
just-
Battle Royale.
oh,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah,
dumbest
yeah.
fucking shit. It's Battle Royale. It's
Because
King
of
of the Kills.
Apex.
Yeah, fuck Apex.
Nah,
Shout out to
Apex is
Respawn
lit.
Entertainment.
Oh, are they welcome on the podcast too?
No.
Everyone we shit talk is welcome on the podcast.
Yeah, it's that works.
Oh man, do I have a laundry list then?
I would gladly accept that laundry list.
I'll shoot it to you over, what is it, Hotmail now? Yeah, give it
Yeah,
to
hold
me.
on. That's
But
the,
it's just like you see these people buying Fortnite statues and figurines. And
oh no. What, like real life statues and shit?
yeah, it's just. I mean, I understand like the fat ugly guy who buys an anime teenager figurine that has a swimsuit on. It's sad, but it exists. It has a purpose, right? but
I don't want to know what
Fortnite,
that
it's
purpose
just
is, man. That purpose sounds scary.
I just honestly don't get it. I understand that the game can be fun. I just don't understand how people went so crazy with it.
Yeah, it's crazy how fucking popular Fortnite got. And how that just straight like made Epic Games. Like Epic
It's
Games
a
used to just be Unreal Engine. That's all they were, really. That was the
it's a
main
stupid fucking
thing.
game. It is.
But
But
it has Thanos in
honestly,
it. It has
Oh
Thanos
my
and
god.
Batman. It has
at the
Thanos and
beginning, season
Batman.
1 and 2, it was actually good. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it was good, and then they just ruined it with every update after season 2.
I do like how Epic Games support custom content creators though on that game.
But but then again, I'm not saying anything against the game. What I don't understand is the fan base for it.
Oh, well, you're never going to be able to understand a fan base. Like, that's impossible, dude. You ever heard about the Tony the Tiger Twitter?
No.
What?
What?
Oh
Tony
yeah,
the
yeah.
who?
It's like basically the same thing that happened to like all the like the Fortnite asses. Like Tony the Tiger, like for oh god, what is it, Frosted Flakes? Yeah, they made a Twitter for him, and then all of a
Oh.
sudden like furries started posting furry porn with Tony.
Little robots
Yeah.
on that shit.
No.
Yeah, and then
Well,
like
we
Tony the
don't
Tiger
have
started doing
Tumblr
that.
anymore.
I love this podcast, cunt. That's great.
Yeah, as soon as Tumblr went down, it was like the next logical step is Tony the Tiger.
Did Tumblr get
I
acquired
mean, it
by
makes
anyone?
sense. To me, it makes sense.
I think what was it? Verizon has Tumblr now.
Is that why they went full corporate mode?
No, I think that like their initial buyout was them going full corporate, and then like the second buyout, I don't know who it was. They're still keeping it like I don't know porn free, which is
Who the
basically
fuck uses
taking.
Tumblr? I tried using it once just to see how the website works. Right, the UI is absolute garbage. It's worse than Black Ops 4. Like, it's fucking terrible. You can't navigate anything on that fucking website.
It's a good comparison.
It's fucking shit. I don't understand how anyone could use
But
it.
doesn't it like don't you wonder when like you're making your maps or you're making your ports or your mods, right? And you think like whilst you're doing it, you predict what the users and the guys that's gonna and girls that gonna play it are gonna do, and then you see YouTube videos of people playing it, and it's like, oh my god, like are you actually retarded? What are you doing? Like I remember placing like a crack in the wall in the Harrenhaus, which was supposed to teleport you. And just for set dressing, I placed the skeleton near it, right? And the crack on the wall was pretty obvious. It was gigantic. It would spawn light and it would hurt you when you got close to it. And people were just looking at the skeleton, going like, "Oh, the skeleton is the key. He's hurting me. He's the boss."
What?
What?
Bro, you know how it damages you? The wall. Because it damaged me, I thought it was just the detail of the map. Like, it's just some detail. So, because it damaged me, I fucking walked away, never went near it ever again. Until someone explained to me I had to stand there.
Yeah,
But I knew it was coming from the
that's a
wall,
valid
though.
point. No, that's a valid point, and I totally understand that. I committed a mistake while when doing that, but the skeleton thing is just so ridiculous.
So when you know where something is on a map that you place, and someone's playing and they're trying to find it, and they like literally look at it like 50 times, and they don't see it, it
Yeah.
fucking triggers.
Yeah.
Like you type, like you're watching the stream or whatever, you're typing in chat, all caps, like it's right fucking there, you blind cunt. Fucking Alt F. Anyways,
That whole train of thought is the reason why I deleted the Noah J mod.
you had a Noah J mod?
Yeah, do you not remember him posting pictures of that on
Oh,
Twitter?
you made that?
I didn't make the model, but I rigged it. He like literally just emailed me the model, and I was like, "Hi."
Uh,
I never finished it, and then I just deleted the mod. And yet, still for some reason, he plays my crap.
the fuck?
I don't know if I should be ashamed or if I should just let it happen.
Did he credit you?
I would say both things at the same time. That, yeah, sounds about right.
I mean, the only thing I was really getting out of it was like an ego stroke, but like at the same time, it's not anything that noteworthy. Now, unreleased Kanye West mod, on the other hand, that's noteworthy.
That definitely
Yeah.
Can't
is.
wait for that.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be lit. Do you have voice lines?
Voice lines? Oh no, I've got something even better.
What's that?
I'm not telling you.
Bruh, come
You
on.
think I'm gonna spoil my own content?
Yes.
No.
Alright, fine.
Wait until the map, you salty. What's salty Sally? Is that it? Is that a saying?
It is now. Doesn't matter. It is now.
It is now.
Yeah, I'll coin it. There we go.
Is
So
anyone
one question that just came up to my mind. I know the porting of models from Black Ops 4 is very complicated, but is it porting sounds as complicated?
It's really
No.
easy. Super easy.
You just export them all and listen to them.
But oh fuck!
Dude,
Yeah, they're
I
all
love it.
hash.
It's fun.
I
Honestly,
wanted to
like,
port like the boys from 4 characters. I'm not listening to 5,000 voice lines.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, probably I will. I
No,
know.
no, Seth. I'll do that for you, Seth. Don't worry. I'll do it for you.
Probably you didn't know this, but one of the other mods that I did that was not on Call of Duty was one of the most popular mods on XCOM 2, and it was it's called International Voices Pack, and it's basically voice packs from other languages for XCOM 2 soldiers. And to make a template one, the files didn't have names, so we had to listen and manually name 1,700 voice lines for the first pack, and then for other 8 voice packs. And God, I felt useless. Like I felt like I was really throwing my life away in that moment.
Well,
It
fucking
was
props for
it was
finishing
crazy.
it, cunt. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, we finished. We didn't finish,
Oh.
but we did some part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there were many. The thing is, we finished porting the stuff that was in the game that was not implemented, but then we opened it to the public so people would record their own voice and we would sort the files and put them in the game. And we did we did that for like 8 people, I think, and that was enough. It was burning us. It was horrible. Yeah, yeah.
What went
We
through your
still
mind
receive
to
emails
begin that
from
fucking
now and
project?
then, like people, yeah, I can do Jewish, I can do
wait, what? I thought you were
Hebrew.
talking
Sorry.
about Oh yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Jewish is a language. I think.
Yeah. I just
Well,
realized that I'm Hebrew.
Yeah, I can do Australian, American, and British.
We actually did that. We had accents. We had a
What?
guy that was doing like Texan accent, and yeah,
Was it Mike Pence?
no, like proper
unless it
one.
was, unless it was Grant McDonald, I don't think that there's any proper fucking cowboys out there.
You
You don't
know,
know
like
about the
random Southern cowboy. Yeah,
you don't know
absolutely.
about the fabled Grant
Pretty
McDonald.
ridiculous.
Mike, aren't they building like a bunch of esports arenas in Texas?
I don't know.
What do you mean you live in Texas, cunt? Come on.
Last thing I knew is that I was flooding. Good God. You expect me to care about esports when like the street behind me is like almost underwater?
Yes, that's what you
Man.
should be mainly focused on.
Yeah, you're right.
Bro, Fortnite
But don't
is
worry,
taking over the
don't
world.
worry, because climate change is a hoax, and that water is planted there by the fake media.
Yeah, Texas is getting Fortnite danced on by climate change. Is that what's happening?
Default danced as well, like. Oh, I just want to fucking say something. I got cunts on my Facebook friends list, right? They're posting. This is fucking years ago. This is when like Fortnite first started popping off. Some cunt makes a Fortnite fucking like post about Fortnite, and is like, this dude was default dancing on me or whatever, and then the comments were like, he's unskinned, therefore he's shit. And I was just like, bruh, you're fucking shit talking these cunts because they didn't spend money on cosmetic items in this cartoon game. Who's the real fucking retard?
Clearly, you for having a Facebook.
True.
True.
True. Shout out to Facebook for leaking everyone's private information to everyone and constantly breaking laws and constantly getting fined for it, and they still do it. Let's go. You're welcome to come on anytime, by the way, Muck. Muck? Who the fuck is Muck?
That's a Pokemon.
Mark Zuckerberg. There we go. Gonna get zucked.
Robot.
Gonna get zixed.
Should we not like give our salutations to the NSA as well?
Fuck the NSA.
I think that the only ones that have to worry about the NSA here are me and Xela, because we actually no, never mind. I was gonna say they probably monitor everyone.
Yeah, well, Telstra, the tier 1 provider in Australia for internet, meaning other ISPs buy internet from Telstra and resell it. Telstra gave full access to all the information that goes through the under the sea cable to Hawaii to the FBI. So that's cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
So the FBI in America just has all of Australia's internet information, basically.
Yeah, you will never get me though, because people in your country think I am from one of the other Mexicos. So.
Bro, I don't know shit about Mexico. Literally know nothing.
If I'm not mistaken, there's only like one actual Mexico.
Exactly. Haven't you seen that? There was, well, probably, maybe it was not on the TV in the US as much as in my country, but there was this Fox News headline which was saying the immigrants coming from the Caribbean come from Guatemala, Peru, and 3 other Mexican countries. That was a headline in Fox News. So yeah, it gives you kind of a feel of the situation.
Well, I'm
That's why I
geographically
don't watch the news
retarded,
anymore.
so I don't know shit about that. But all
don't
I
watch
know
the news
is
anymore, just
Australia.
get your news from Twitter.
True. Twitter never lies. Bark at Twitter. Right.
Now that
As a human
I am
race.
here with 2 Americans and 1 Australian, what would you say is the difference between a Mexican and a Spaniard?
I
Where
don't
we
fucking
deport
know.
them to.
I've got some things to say, but I don't think I can say them.
Where we deport them to.
So I deal with Mexicans every
I'm
day.
glad because I'm Spaniard, so it's okay.
Bro,
Oh,
I
yeah,
like.
you,
I don't know if it's fucking weird for you cunts or something, but I've never thought anything specific about any race apart from. I'm not gonna say it actually. Let's just move on. I was gonna say a joke, but I decided not to say it. So
Nah, dude,
I just type it out. We'll judge you that way. Just type it
nah,
out.
it's fine. So Target Toten guys, any thoughts, theories? You excited for
That
it?
is such
The end
a
of the
smooth
other?
transition, dude. Good
Oh, no.
God.
I practiced that one before we started.
I bet.
Does anyone give a fuck about this map?
Tag der Toten. Maybe. I don't know. All I want to know is what's up with Treyarch's profile picture right now.
the scuba diver.
Yeah, I'm trying to determine if that's a part of Tag der Toten, or like if it's just like I don't know, a new
There's
special.
gonna be
One of their
underwater
fucking updates or
sections,
something.
bruh. Underwater sections.
I want you to bet it's a character for Blackout.
Fuck off.
It could be. It could actually be that they had an underwater section to Call of the Dead. Is it map?
Yeah,
The name of the map.
Yeah, there's gonna be a part where you teleport to Texas.
Sweet.
Did that joke really? Fucking. Oh my God.
No
Or
comment.
the Australian one. How can you map when you have a crocodile in your room all the time?
It's not a crocodile. It's a
You're
fucking
talking to the
kangaroo.
crocodile, you dipshit.
Listen here, cunt. He's asleep. It's
Fuck
fine.
the crocodiles, dude. What about the damn spiders? Fuck that.
Bruh, spiders eat the flies. It's fine. They help.
They're fucking giant.
So? The bigger
Is
the
your
better.
bedroom like an entire ecosystem or something?
Like everything.
don't
in
you have that
Australia is
in your
trying to
place?
Kill you.
Yeah,
Like, how does it feel to live somewhere where literally everything is trying to kill you?
it's fine, bro. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't think Australia is the only country with that. You got like Hong Kong, you got China, you got the Koreas.
Yeah, China, you got the government.
Yeah. Yeah, had that Tiananmen Square. That was fun.
Shout out to Tencent.
Yeah, shout out to Xi Jinping. You're welcome on the podcast whenever you want to come on.
Yeah, how's the fucking microwaving cunts brains from a distance going? Shout out to US
Oh my
embassies.
God, you guys seen like those riot control weapons that the U.S. government has, where they can like basically just make it feel like your skin is burning off?
No, I
Oh my
haven't heard
God.
about that.
Dude,
Did they use that at
the
Area
amount of shit-
51?
Surprisingly not.
Dude, the amount of shit they have, it's fucking amazing, man.
Bro, did you
Like,
hear
they
about
got,
the?
like-
Did you hear about the stories? So U.S. embassies in China, a bunch of cunts were just getting like straight brain damage. Right, and they can't figure out why, and what they're theorizing is China has like microwave weapons, so they can just straight microwave cunts' brains from the distance.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
That's fucked, guys.
It's those chemtrails as well,
You
man.
clearly never had
Oh,
a Chinese
no.
microwave.
Don't start with the chemtrails.
Chemtrails
Dude.
are fucking. That's been debunked.
Dude, everything you buy from China is basically just bootleg, man. Chinese microwaves are gonna microwave you, not your food.
I would not buy a fucking Chinese microwave ever. Gonna get a magnetron, no thanks.
I think you give those countries too much credit, to be fair. Like, microwaves usually don't even, they are not even able to heat your food anyway. So I wouldn't, I wouldn't trust them to be able to fry people. It will just leave them half fried or something. You would have
No,
to
what happens is
fill
you
out a
get
complaint afterwards.
little air pockets in your brain, and you're dead. It just kills
Good
you.
points.
And you can get cancer from the magnetron thingamajig in a microwave. I don't know shit about electronics, alright? Don't at me. Any electricians, you're welcome to come on the podcast, by the way.
But I mean, you if you're scared about those things, then
I'm
you
not
would
scared about
never
those things.
like even move a muscle in your country, right? Because you can literally get into your bed, and there's 10 species of stuff that can kill you under your sheets.
Bro, you can just wake up dead.
But do
That
you
sounds
wake
like
up then if you're dead?
No, you wake up dead.
Australia's purgatory. That's how you do it.
Look, Australia
wait.
is look, everything trying to kill you in Australia, not a problem. The real problem is government, economy, government, did I say government? And the government. Our fucking government is stagnant, incompetent, and not just
But that
bastards.
you get all over the world, I would say. I haven't seen much countries.
I
many
think New
countries, sorry.
Zealand is the ideal location to live.
New Zealand's not a country. It's a very big stage for filming movies.
I mean, yes, but no. Why are we just talking about countries? What is this podcast?
I was thoroughly enjoying
Zombies, by the
flags.
way.
Right, yeah, Zombies Workshop, by the way. Zombies. Yeah, can we talk about how China plans to turn every human into a zombie for the zombie apocalypse? Let's go.
I mean, I think if you get zombies into Australia, they would probably get killed.
Bro, that's the tactic. Come the zombie apocalypse, send them all to Australia. The spiders will just kill them. It's fine.
Oh my god. Everything's gonna turn into zombies. You'll have the zombie spiders. You'll have like the zombie. What do you guys have? Giraffes. You'll have like the
Kangaroos.
the zombie kangaroos. The houses will turn into zombies.
What
yeah,
about
that
the zombie crab that steals your trash? You have this
Zombie
massive
croc.
giant crabs, right? That like literally climb into the trash cans.
Are you saying crab? Like a crab?
Yeah, like a sea crab, with like 6 legs and 2.
I don't know about no crabs.
aren't all crabs sea crabs?
They're river crabs, right?
Okay.
What the fuck
okay,
are we on about?
Okay, no. I want to hear you out. Okay,
Talking about fucking crabs.
What's what's the difference between like a river crab and a sea crab?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, they're all
But
just crabs. That's the thing.
All I know is crabs taste
but
good.
then you have the pubic crabs, which are different
What?
as well.
Wait,
Oh yeah, those ones. Yeah, those little buggers. Yeah.
oh
Those
yeah,
are,
yeah, yeah.
you guys aren't nice.
Yeah, Xela
Except in
thinks they taste
Australia,
nice
you
though.
have the same ones everywhere.
Bro, we've
Oh
got
wait, are they all
red
pubic
crabs,
crabs?
blue crabs. Have you
Yeah,
ever
you
seen
have
an
like
entire
river
like
crabs
army
and
of
The blue
crabs
crab in
migrate?
BO4.
Isn't that basically what the Nine Wonder Weapon is? Like a crab?
Oh, the
Yeah.
scorpion. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's a scorpion. Never mind. Oh, you guys also have that there in Australia.
Yeah.
You guys got fucking scorpions too. Jesus.
Listen,
Why do
you're
you
more
live
like.
there? Why does anyone live there? Why?
They get sent there by the
I
British.
don't know. I'm gonna move out. I'm leaving.
Don't
Fuck it.
ever come back.
Exactly. Charlie's fucked, man. Fuck it. Fuck it
And
all.
it's hot as fuck there too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about to be summer, so gonna get baked.
It's about to be winter here.
Gonna get fucking roasted,
Fall.
bro. I can't believe I'm gonna be finishing Berkeley Lane in like 48-degree heat. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick.
Hold on, I gotta calculate that in American units.
Fahrenheit.
I think it's 118 Fahrenheit.
118 Fahrenheit. That's pussy heat, dude.
Jesus.
That's pussy
What?
heat, bro.
You live in Texas.
Yeah,
It doesn't get
Pussy
that hot there. Does
dude,
it?
we've had like record heats like that. I think. I don't know.
But you say
live-
record. This is normal.
Whatever. Fuck you. We're better than you.
I've been to Texas. It's
Really? You've
just
been to
flat.
Texas? Me too, dude.
Have you guys ever been to
It's flat.
Australia?
Nope, never will.
You shouldn't.
I don't think
I
there's
don't
any reason
recommend it.
to go there, to be honest.
Honestly,
Other than, like, maybe robbing some houses. I don't think I want to go there.
the geometry of Australia, like the level design and geometry of Australia, great. Right. Everything else,
Oh.
garbage.
Oh my
To be
god, you
back to
reminded
the
me.
zombies thing before we go on
Oh my god.
on history about Australia and Texas and whatnot.
I
I would say, do you think that the the zombies system that we've been having for the past games until Black Ops 3 is better than the new systems introduced in Black Ops 4
think they're both good.
in different
No.
ways?
Yes,
I
in
think
different ways.
Black Ops 4 has a lot of good things about it, but it also has way more bad things about it in terms of the gameplay. I mean, the perks, I don't know why they changed that. They should have never done that. They should have never changed the perks. There was nothing wrong with the perks. They were never broken. If it's not broken, don't fix it. That's my philosophy. And they fucked that up completely.
Can't wait to get lynched for saying this, but Classified is the perfect zombies map.
I like all the zombie maps in BO4. They're just on the wrong game. in my
Classified
opinion.
is the perfect zombies map. It's just the perfect zombies map.
I think they're all good, to be honest, dude.
I like all the chaos maps more than all the other maps in Black Ops 4 because they're new.
You just don't get Ether, dude.
I honestly fucking don't. I don't get it. I do not get it.
How?
At
How do you
all.
not? Just fucking read timeline.
I love how people's argument for like Ether being trash is like it's not new content. It's like the whole point of them like revisiting old maps is because they want to.
Bro, I'm not saying the Ether is trash because there's remakes. I'm saying the remakes are trash because they're remakes and it's not new content. And me personally, as someone who consumes content, I'd rather see new and original and have new original experiences on this new and original maps rather than re-experience the same layout and geo, just slightly changed a bit with some new features thrown on top of it.
Dude,
Yeah,
Gulag Cobra was the last
I would agree
original
100%
Ether map.
with you on that. But then again, that provides us with remastered models, which are very useful.
Here's
Oh
the
yeah,
thing,
that is
here's
very
the thing, here's
useful.
the thing.
Yeah, the assets are
one
great.
The one thing that was worth it out of Black Ops 4 is the new Warden voice. That's the only thing that I think is truly worth it.
The
Besides
nail
that-
Sounds
voice?
the exact same in BO2, doesn't it?
Are you fucking joking me?
No, sounds the same.
Are
to me.
you actually joking me, dude? Go listen to him. Like Black Ops 2 sounds like dirty throat cancer, and then Black Ops 4 just sounds like Nolan North is constipated.
What?
Very
Like,
good
literally,
Who
Go
voices
analogies.
them?
Nolan North voiced both of them.
What?
That's the thing.
That dude literally voices everything. I swear to God.
Dude, it's like outside of like the principal cast of zombies, Nolan North basically voices everybody except for like Dr. Max's.
Because he can like do so many different like impersonations of different people. It's
That's the thing.
amazing.
You really like Treyarch is hitting the finite limit when it comes to like just like using and abusing Nolan North. Like practically everybody in like Alpha, Omega, and Classified sound the same because they're all Nolan North.
He's Richtofen.
He's Richtofen.
He's Richtofen.
How zombies works often, by the way.
He's all the random guys on the radios too.
Yeah, it's like you can only imagine like what it sounds like with like him actually trying to read out these quotes. Like he's just talking to himself for like maybe 45 minutes. That's got to be excruciating.
I would
Right.
hate to be a voice
12
actor.
hours a day, 7 days a week.
Just
Then again,
talking.
Nolan North does seem like the most genuine out of any of them.
Yeah, because it probably works the fucking most.
Well, I mean, the actor that plays Dempsey does it very well as well.
Steve Blum.
Does it very good as well.
Honestly, I think when comparing like Ultimus from like World at War and Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 4, I really think the only one, and I hate the fact that I have to admit this, the only one that they perfectly caught was Takio. Takio sounds identical to how he used to sound. The others just don't sound the same.
What about Misty's voice?
Misty's voice, I don't know, she's probably a lesbian.
Right, Nick Saru.
What does what
No. Nick, sorry.
how does a lesbian sound? Do they voices change when they like kiss a girl or something?
It's
Okay, just imagine
it's
talking
very
into a cheese grater. There you go.
okay. Talking to an iMac, sick. All right. Well, let's end this on the final topic. Activision Blizzard, they can't make a good esports league, so they have to auto embed their streams into every partnership website that they have. If you load The Verge or fucking SB Nation, whatever the fuck they is, S8 Nation, I don't know. Just there's like 50 fucking websites, including Polygon, Vox as well, and Eta, whatever the fuck Eta is. If you load the websites, it automatically loads the Overwatch streams to pump up the viewers so they can brag about it to their investors in the next quarterly meeting. All they do is skew facts to their investors, and all they give a fuck is about their investors as they're a public traded company, and they will never give a fuck about the consumers until they stop getting money from it. So, that's Activision Blizzard. This was Zombies Workshop episode 13 with Penis, aka Mike Pence, Seth Norris, and Xela. You can find all their social medias and whatever the fucks in the description. Thanks for watching.